After a Boxing Day draw at Spennymoor, Darlington welcome one of the league's form sides in Gateshead to Blackwell Meadows this afternoon. Alan Armstrong makes 2 changes to his starting 11 as he bids to stop the Heed, making it 7 wins in a row in the league, with Junior Mondal in the starting lineup and Jake Cassidy returning from suspension. Gateshead name an unchanged 11 from the side that beat Brackley a week and a half ago and may benefit from a Boxing Day washout on Sunday.
For 5.5 minutes here, no real action of note to bring you yet. Ball comes back to Jacob, left hand side, gets a left footed cross across. It's headed clear to the edge of the box where Purver snaps into a challenge there and clears it forward. He's given Cassidy one to chase. Cassidy's going to go around his man. He's done well there actually. Or is it Charman actually?
No, it's Cassidy.
No, it's Cassidy, it is Cassidy.
Charman sprinting into the middle now.
Cassidy takes it as a shot. Goalkeeper saves, but good work that by Jake Cassidy.
Did well to get to that first and then just out-muscled the defender, broke away. Quite a heavy back pass to the keeper, but he got it under control well.
Ball switched left to Jacobs. I feel like we're mentioning Jacobs a lot in this opening few minutes. Ball's played down, flag stays down, it's just kept in. Gateshead pull the ball back. Nice bit of footwork there to get to the byline. Ball comes back for a shooting chance. I think it's for Blackett, but it's well blocked. Ball on the edge with Bailey, but the referee says there's a foul there on one of the Darlington players. But that's
Jacobs has got a lot of room on this left-hand side again. Mondal doesn't seem to be tracking him much. Maybe that's why they're so keen to use him
as well. It is Jacob. We did say he's been involved a lot. Pulls the ball back. Chance for the shot. Good save, Taylor with his feet. And good play again by Matty Jacob down the left-hand side. Yeah. Taylor's made a good save there, but Darlington 10 minutes in need to sort this defensive right-hand side out because they're getting exposed.
That's a great ball out to the left.
Lambert picks it up. He's got 2 men on him. Comes inside the first challenge, but it's well defended. Darlington asking for a free kick, not given. Gateshead throw. Yeah, we've been challenging ourselves there just before, haven't we, saying what's going on down this left-hand side. And again, Jacobs happy to bomb on.
I mean, I spotted it there. Like, Jacobs was basically level with our defensive line and Mondal was maybe 10, 15 yards away. And Gateshead have obviously spotted that as something they can exploit. And they almost benefited from it, but for Tommy Taylor hanging out a leg on that one and making a great save.
Rose sees Smith outside him on the left-hand side. Smith has Adam Campbell right in his face quickly, but Darlington sprint it, and that's a poor ball there. I think it was by Danny Rose, and it's given the chance for Gateshead to break forward over
just
the halfway
over Purver's head. Just needed playing along the floor.
Definite mixed wrong wavelength there. Gateshead through Adam Campbell. Still on the ball. Can't make any opening. No, Darlington have got men back now. Campbell gets the ball back for Gateshead. Plays a little ball wide. Flag stays down. Chance to cross here for Gateshead. Cross comes all the way across. All the way across the face of goal. Goes out, I think, for a goal kick on the far side.
Yep. I think Blackett it was trying to just stoop to get a head onto that. I think had he done so, we're looking at an away lead.
Moving towards this left-hand side. It's with Nicholson, the captain, on the halfway line. He just clips a diagonal ball, which does find its target. Smith dragged inside. I think he's been nutmegged there as well. Chance for Gateshead. It's cleared. Comes to the edge of the box as well. It's Bailey with a chance to shoot. That's a good block from Alex Purver. He didn't know where it had gone, but it was an important block on Bailey's shot. Gateshead starting to build pressure. Darlington need to hold strong. Plays it across. Lambert there it is this time, who tracks his run very well and clears the ball. Fans radio. That's 32 minutes in. Still no goals. Gateshead edging it. Darlington just really having the one long-range shot from Jake Cassidy. Taylor making a good save with his feet earlier on in the half. Again, Darlington win the first ball. They found Charman. Charman has the shot, and it's comfortably saved by Chapman on the stretch.
Yeah,
but
may just have been going a little bit wide, I think, but it gave Chapman something to think about at least, and he couldn't be sure. But there's how instantly a chance can be created at either end.
That's the first time Darlington, as we've said on commentary, have had no problem winning the first header off the long balls, either through Charman or Cassidy, but that's the first time they've created something from it.
The next furthest player forward, so Charman's out on the left.
Exactly, and Mondal's on the right, so we're back to 4-3-3, aren't we, with Lambert coming central as well. Look. And you can't express too much surprise. Oh, Lawler's let the ball go. There's the flag going to go up and save Darlington. It is. And that was a very close decision. You know,
I wasn't expecting to see that flag. It's got us out of jail there.
It's being Darlow Fans Radio, you're always trying to not be biased or anything like that, although we're most of the time criticised for being. But I thought that was a very close call there. Lawler missed the ball altogether, didn't he? Finds Rose. Rose plays it wide to Smith. A little bit better from Darlington this. Ball down to Charman, lovely ball from Smith. Charman's inside the box. Charman with a chance to shoot. Good save behind there by Jacob Chapman, and that's Darlington's best attack and move of the game.
Certainly is. All of a sudden Luke Charman found himself in acres of space, and the ball finds him. Shot right footed. Chapman has to palm it round for the first corner for the home side.
Corner to Darlington, left hand side, kicking towards the tin sheds, right under the crossbar. Goalkeeper's missed it, it's headed off the line. Second ball's recycled back into the box. Mondal with a header back into space, drops it off. Can anyone get a shot? It's brave, headed clear there by one of the Gateshead players. Couldn't see who it was. And then Adam Campbell slides
Campbell's
in.
gotten that clear, so Darlington throw in.
It?
No, changed.
No, it must have came off the Darlington player last.
I'm sure the referee signalled one way and then changed his mind.
Just about a minute to go till half time here. No goals, but Darlington look a more balanced outfit now in this last 5 or 10 minutes. Purver to Rose to Lawler. Lawler waited until the ball came right across his body there and then just got rid of it. But Gateshead pick up possession a couple of players later. Into the centre circle. Going to have a minute of added time. Ball's played right. Campbell's on the right hand side. He's got Smith up against him. Campbell comes all the way across, and you think he's hit the front post there. I'm not sure that wasn't a shot from Adam Campbell.
He'll say he meant it if it had dropped in, but it bounces off the crossbar and stays in play.
We'll have to have another look at that one on the highlights. I don't know whether Campbell was trying to catch the player out there. Referee's not going to give the handball that all of the crowd want. It was the blind side of the referee, I think.
Yeah.
Darlington pick up possession anyway. Campbell
definitely pings up off his arm.
Cassidy takes the ball on his chest. And then you got the two sitting slightly deeper central midfielders of Rose and Purver.
Yeah, no Hatfield or Wheatley today.
Yeah, big misses. The captain particularly big miss. Gateshead with the ball on the edge of the box, trying to just play one over the top. There might be a Gateshead player in it. There's a chance. Good save, Taylor. Great save, Taylor.
Second one he's had to make down at the feet.
And
but that was picked through nicely by Gateshead and almost came off for them, paid dividends.
Mondal's got the chance to accelerate past his man as Darlington were on the counter attack now. They've got plenty of men forward. Good save, Tommy Taylor. He's having a good game today. Long way to continue. Ball is prodded out by Robbie Tinkler for a throw-in.
Just need some options.
Smith finds Charman. Charman rides a nudge in the back. Oh, lovely play from Charman. Finds Smith. Smith gets to the byline, pulls it across. It's put behind for a corner kick, but lovely play by Charman.
That was a glorious little touch there.
And being encouraged on by their fans in the tin shed, even though they're at the opposite end than the one Darlington are attacking. Lambert's going to take this right-footed corner. It's a deep one, goes all the way across, and there's a touch that comes back to Ellis. Oh, Ellis can't just keep the shot down. Well, Taylor takes the goal kick. Looking for one of the attackers up there. Cassidy does enough to flick it on and find Lambert. Lambert's got Charman outside, but Campbell is back defending. Oh, he's been pickpocketed by Charman. Charman shoots. Oh, it's only a foot over the bar. Adam Campbell tried to take that one off Charman, but Charman's too good for that.
Yeah, Charman just dispossessing Adam Campbell.
I wouldn't have thought. In one of those, the natural replacements would be those two attacking wide players, but let's see. Cassidy lets the ball go over his head. Charman gets on it, corner of the 18-yard box, picks it back up off Campbell, turns back. He's trying to find some space for the cross. Got two men on him, gets the cross all the way across. Great cross headed clear. There's a chance for Cassidy back to goal. Can he get a turn away? Going to have a shot. Ooh. Just can't hit the target. Did the hard bit
not
there.
Bad, not bad. Did well to hold on to that on the edge of the area. Turns and finds the shot, but once again Luke Charman managing to make something out of nothing there.
Cassidy pressing his man, but it comes back across to Nicholson again. Nicholson spreads it wide right. Tinkler finding some space against the right touch line. Comes inside Smith. All the way across, chance on the edge of the box. I think that's Bailey. Comes back again to Hunter. Cross comes in. It's a good chance. It's not hit the target, but that was a good ball. Human physiology would tell you that Darlington are more likely to tire in this late stages, having played on Sunday. Balls with Rose.
Yeah, he intercepted that well, but ball forward wasn't great.
And then again, Gateshead pick it up. Campbell gets forward, trying to get Darlington turn. Ball's played forward there. Flag has stayed down. Lawler's trying to guide it past his man and doesn't. And it's slid in. It's a mistake. Ball over the top. Lawler didn't take care of it. And Macaulay Langstaff's nipped in.
It's the substitute. Runs onto a ball over the top. Beats Lawler to it, beats Taylor to it, just slides it under him into the corner. The visitors lead.
We said after 5 minutes, didn't we, there was 2 or 3 times where Gateshead tried to play a straight ball in between the 2 centre-backs, and on that occasion it's paid off for them. Lawler stretched for it, didn't get it, and Taylor hadn't advanced far enough, so it fell into that corridor of uncertainty, if you like, that space of uncertainty between goalkeeper and centre-back, and
to which Macaulay Langstaff advanced, and Gateshead are on for 7 in a row. And the Quakers, who haven't been beaten at home for a while, it must be said, have to find a goal to keep that run going.
Such a disappointing goal through its simplicity from a Darlington point of view, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They've let Gateshead have possession at spells.
I hope as the game evened up, it would take something a bit more well worked, a bit more special than that to undo, well, either defence really, but undone by a ball over the top in the end. And now with 18 or so minutes to find an equaliser.
Purver plays it forward. They've found Cassidy. Cassidy now to Rivers, left hand side. Can Darlington find something back in this? Rivers, couple of step overs. Plays the ball back. He's looking for Rose, who plus it back stick. It's put on the back post and the flag stays down. And it's that man, Luke Charman. Every time he gets the ball, he looks dangerous, Michael.
Who else? Well, I said we had 18 minutes to find an equaliser. It's taken us about 1.5.
Well, as disappointed as Darlington must be with the manner of conceding the first, Gateshead must be devastated to work so hard to get a goal and concede within a minute.
Yeah, that's the kind of goal I thought it would take to unlock this game. Well worked, good cross. Cut back, looped in, and there's Luke Charman again. 4th game in a row he scored in. And it was 0-0, what, 5 minutes ago?
I saw the ball being dispatched back post and I just thought, please be Luke Charman on the end of it, and it was. And as soon as you know it is, you expect the goal.
So 71 minutes, Darlington 0, Gateshead 1. 73 minutes, Darlington 1, Gateshead 1. And we are level again.
Well, I didn't see that coming. I'm delighted that it's come, but I didn't see it coming. So game on, and the game sprung into life. There's about just over quarter of an hour left to come, and I think if you're a Gateshead player or fan, you think that's game over at 1-0. I just think the way the game had played, and let's see how both teams react.
He certainly wouldn't expect to be back on terms within 120 seconds.
He's played it on the edge of Shansi. Taylor's been beaten in the back post. It's another goal. Gateshead have gone right up the other end and scored again.
This has all gone a bit crazy.
Said Kedwin Scott.
There we go.
Hardly touched the ball all day.
2 men who were on 9 league goals at the start of the game, now on 10. Sandwiched in between them a player who's now on 11 in the league for the season.
I think it was Langstaff on the right hand side who's looked so dangerous since he came on. He's really sharpened up their attack there, got down the right hand side, pulled the ball across, and then it's been finished. Taylor tried to get his right hand to it and couldn't quite reach it. It was just bending away from him into the corner. There were 3 players at the start of the game you would say would end up on the score sheet, and all of them are now on the score sheet. One of them started on the bench, and within the space of about 4 minutes, all of them have scored. I mean, you look at the bench now, Story, Headley and a substitute keeper. Nothing really they can do as far as going for Brogue's concerned. No, we haven't mentioned it much, but in fact I don't think we mentioned it all, but Darlington missing the captain, and inspirational captain at that, in Will Hatfield today. It does make such a difference, just the heartbeat of the team in many ways, but Darlington still chasing the ball down here, trying to create something. I think it was Charman that far side, shouts for a free kick not given. Gateshead come forward now across the halfway line. It's a heavy touch and the referee's going to blow up for a trip there. Darlington are complaining there should have been a free kick given in earlier in the play.
Could maybe been one a little earlier on, certainly.
I've kept track of the score though. It's 2-1 to Gateshead. Ball played into the box. Ellis gets a header on it. It's come back to the Gateshead player. Shot well blocked. Gateshead still in possession. Lawler steps into it. Just about does enough to get the ball out of immediate danger. Gateshead corner. Comes in. Front post, comes off a Darlington body, and then they're letting it bounce there, and the kit stays in. That's horrific defending. Horrific defending, and the yellow shirts are looking to the linesman hoping that the ball had gone out, but between, I think it was Smith and somebody else there, they've let the ball bounce once or twice on the goal line.
Once or twice on the byline. It didn't go out. It's turned back across, and Macaulay Langstaff strikes again. What an impact he's had from the bench, but he should never have been allowed to finish that one off.
Between Smith and Taylor and Lawler there, but I mean, get the ball out of the box, man. I mean, even if you think it's gone out, you don't just stand still. Smith's waving his arms around there. It's just unfortunate because...
Classic play to the whistle, wasn't it? The whistle didn't go, so it should have been leathered, and then they can put the flag up and signal for a goal kick afterwards if they've decided it's gone over the line, but obviously the assistant on that side not giving it, and the ball was turned back across, and Langstaff...
Smith's still having a go at the assistant there.
Suddenly finds himself free to leather it into the roof of the net. He's come off the bench and scored twice, and Gateshead a 3-1 up.
By Gateshead, who just wander forward now. They know the game's over really. Campbell then comes over this near side and he's just going to amble forward and play the ball back. I mean, the ref might as well blow now, might he?
He might as well. I think he's going to.
He's going to.
There we go.
Sum it up, Mike.
Mad 5 minutes. You would argue that Gateshead maybe had the better of the first half. Ultimately went in 0-0 at half time. And then from about 70 minutes onwards, it all went a bit crazy, didn't it? Macaulay Langstaff coming off the bench, opening the scoring with a ball over from the ball over the top. From the kick-off, Luke Charman went straight at the other end and put in an equaliser. And then from the kick-off, Edwin Scott restoring Gateshead's lead. You know, it went from 0-0 to 2-1 to the visitors in the space of 5.